You guys are gonna have a prom. The kind of prom that everyone should have. I'm gonna give you all a nice, fun, normal evening if I have to kill every single person on the face of the earth to do it.
Jesus.
Yay?
Okay, Wes, why don't you go to Pepper's house?
That was
Probably not there, but it's worth a
funny.
shot.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I want to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 20, entitled The Prom. The Prom, the Prom, the Prom. Alright, I know we're coming up on Graduation Day, Parts 1 and 2, which we all know is the Day of Ascension. The Prom, this could be either a Monster of the Week. We had a lot of development last episode. I'm going to guess that this is kind of a Monster of the Week with a little bit of development. And then we'll go into the final two. That's my guess. And the prom, you know, it's the prom. I don't know what'll happen. Buffy can't very well go with Angel, can she? I guess maybe she could. Guess she could. But whatever, there'd be fodder for all sorts of drama. What's Xander gonna do for the prom? Or Cordelia for that matter. We did have that little bit at the end of the last episode. It's pretty weird where Cordelia was shown to be working at that clothing store. It's gonna have some kind of relevance. I don't know what kind of relevance. She's also kept looking at that dress. Maybe that is a dress she wants to wear to the prom. It seemed like it almost was hinting that Cordelia might be more poverty-stricken than she's let on this whole time, but I don't know. It's hard to really tell. It definitely seemed like it was hinting at something, some kind of secret. Anyway, let's go for it. Like, subscribe, comment, and if you like full reactions, link to my Patreon's down below, and let's do it.
Very funny bed hair or something.
She does. She does indeed.
Where are you going?
To go kill a cat on my head.
No mirrors?
You know, this place really isn't girl-friendly.
He could get a mirror for her.
Oh, maybe we should think about getting a few mirrors. And maybe a drawer. You know, for some of my stuff. That way sometimes I could spend the night. Like, after the prom, it'd be nice to be able to just come back here and spend some time together.
What if he gets happy without the sex? Good Lord.
And lots of girls have older boyfriends. You'll blend. Oh, sorry. I guess it's later than we thought.
Weird. He almost burned him alive. I wish my place would get that dark.
Well, hey, it's Demon Anya, Punisher of evil males. So now, how did that work? Women would wish horrible things on their ex-boyfriends. You'd show up and make it happen.
That's right. Power of the wish made me a righteous sword smite the unfaithful.
Well, hey, good luck with that.
I know, you can laugh, but I have witnessed a millennium of treachery and oppression from the males of the species, and I have nothing but contempt for the whole libidinous lot of them.
Then why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't have a date for the prom.
Well, gosh, I wonder why not. It couldn't possibly have anything to do with your sales pitch.
Men are evil. Will you go with me?
Confused. Can I?
You know, this happens to be all your fault.
My fault.
You were unfaithful to Cordelia, so I took on the guise of a 12th grader to tempt her with the wish. When I lost my powers, I got stuck in this persona, and now I have all these feelings. And I don't understand it, I don't like it. All I know is I really want to go to this dance, and I want someone to go with me.
How come I got the short straw?
You're not quite as obnoxious as most of the alpha males around here. Look, I know you find me attractive. I've seen you looking at my breasts.
Nothing personal, but when a guy does that, it just means his eyes are open.
Whatever. Look, do you want to go with me or not?
See, it's either Anya or the sock puppet of love for this boy.
Well, at least we all have someone to go with now. And some of us are going with demons, but I think that's a valid lifestyle choice. More importantly, I have the kick dress. Angel's gonna lose it. But not his soul. And he's gonna lose it. His bit.
Oh my God. Has she even asked him?
Your place is amazing.
Yeah, I like a lot of space. I don't get out much in the day.
No, you wouldn't.
Can I get you something? I don't have any coffee, you know.
Oh, no, thank you.
So you think they're being kinky?
I understand Buffy spent the night.
We came back after patrolling.
I'm not interested in the details. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because I'm worried about you two, in general.
What happened before when I changed it? It won't happen again.
That's not all I'm concerned about. I don't have to tell you that you and Buffy are from different worlds.
I'm old enough to be your ancestor.
She's just starting out in life. You're all she can see of tomorrow. But I think we both know that there are some hard choices ahead. If she can't make them, you're gonna have to. I know you care about her. I just hope you care enough.
Not
Wow.
too short.
The day of the mayor's ascension is fast approaching, and we don't know what to expect.
What about the pages Will stole from the mayor's book?
Yeah, come on.
We know that the ascension refers to a human transforming into a demon, becoming the living embodiment of an immortal, and graduation day, our Mayor Wilkins is scheduled to do just that.
The trouble is, we don't know which
Okay.
one he's going to.
There are thousands of species.
It's safe to say we shouldn't waste any time on such trifling matters as a school dance.
Well, that's too bad, because I bet you would look way 007 in a tux.
Can we please talk about the ascension?
Giles, we get it. But especially if we're all gonna vaporize or something on graduation day, one night of glory, not too much to ask.
Oh, yes, it is too much to ask. I think they've said not too much to ask a number of times, and it always is. What the fuck? Kind of a dog demon?
If any man can show just cause, why they should not be lawfully joined together,
Oh, whatever.
or else hereinafter hold his peace.
This is not real. Is this going to be a dream that Buffy's having? That would be my first guess. Perhaps an angel dream? Oh, he can't go out there. He's going to burst into flame?
Angel?
That was cool.
I always say patrol's not complete without a trip to the stinky sewers.
I'm sure I saw him come down here.
You need clothes. You don't have a tux, do you?
Since when did patrolling go black tie?
For the prom, silly.
We have more important things to think about right now than a dance, Buffy.
Sorry, Giles. Just be quiet.
Come on. Don't be that way.
Not now. I'm not being that way. Every time I say the word prom, you get grouchy.
I'm sorry. I'm just worried that you're getting too invested in this whole thing.
What whole thing? And isn't this the stuff that I'm supposed to get invested in? Going to a formal, graduating, growing up.
Not with you.
What's with the dyer?
Don't break up with her again right now. Jesus Christ, these two.
I think we need to talk.
Again?
I've been thinking about our future. You and me being together is unfair to you.
Is this about what the mayor said? Because he was just trying to shake us up.
He was right. You deserve more. You deserve something outside of demons and darkness. You should be
Rick.
with someone who can take you into the light.
Except she's a slayer.
Someone who can make love to you.
I don't care about that.
You will. And children
Children? Can you say jumping the gun? I kill my goldfish.
today. But you have no idea how fast it goes, Buffy. Before you know it, you'll want it all. A normal life.
I'll never have a normal life.
Should have waited till after the prom.
I'm gonna go.
I'm sorry. You know how much I love you. It kills me to say this.
Then don't. Who are you to tell me what's right from me? You think I haven't thought about this?
I'm trying to do what's right here, okay? I'm trying to think with my head instead of my heart.
Heart? You have a heart? It isn't even beating.
Don't.
Don't what? Don't love you? I want my life to be with you.
Alright, well then tough shit.
I don't.
You don't want to be with me? I can't believe you're breaking up with me.
Ah. Yeah, stupid ass.
Doesn't mean that I don't.
Should have taken her to the prom at least, God.
How am I supposed to stay away from you?
I'm leaving. After the ascension. If we survive, I'll go.
Where?
I don't know.
Is this really happening?
Oh, I mean... And I know there's an Angel spin-off I just have no idea how it's gonna work. Maybe he goes wandering and then we start following his story too.
Assuming we survive this ascension thing, he's gonna leave town.
He's a fool. And he's a super maxi jerk for doing it right before the prom.
It's not his fault. He's 243 years old. He doesn't exactly get the prom. I think maybe in the long run that he's right.
I think he is. I tried to hope for the best, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep from dying.
I think he should have waited till the season was over. Till the ascension was over, you know? That way, she'd be at her full strength. Plus, they all might die. Why get miserable right now? That's pretty vicious. Oh, he's seeing her in there again.
Okay, how long does it take you to buy a damn dress?
I'm considering things a little more carefully nowadays. I don't want to get stuck with another dud.
Is this a customer or a friend?
Neither.
So you better get back to work and quit goofing. Mrs. Finkel so has it in for you.
You work here?
Yes, I work here. I'm trying to buy a dress.
But don't you already have all the dresses?
I have nothing, okay? No dresses, no cell phone, no car. Everything has been taken away because Daddy made a little mistake on his taxes.
Oh.
For the last 12 years.
Ooh.
Satisfied? Happy Xander now? I'm broke. I can't go to any of the colleges that accepted me, and I can't stay home because we no longer have one.
And she's about to get fired.
Now you can run along and tell all of your friends how Cordy finally got hers. How she has to work part-time just to get a lousy prom dress on layaway. Oh, I'm a name tag person. Don't leave that out. The storyteller wouldn't have the same punch.
Holy crap. This town is insane.
It's like he just realized he forgot to put money in the meter or something.
That thing had good taste. I mean, he chucked Xander and went right for the formal wear.
If I'm not mistaken, this is a hellhound.
Ah.
It's particularly vicious.
A hellhound.
Sort of a demon foot soldier bred during the Machash Wars. Trained solely to kill.
Machash Wars.
Look, right there. Zoom in on that.
It's a videotape.
So, they do it on television all the time.
Not with a regular VCR, they don't.
I think Cordelia must have a point that everyone's ignoring.
I was...
burning a hole in Daddy's wallet as usual. I just bumped into her during my tuxedo hunt.
Pause it.
Guys, it's just a normal VCR. It doesn't... Oh, wait.
Pauses.
Hello, Hellhound Razor.
Tucker Wells. I'm using my camera. Let me guess. He was quiet, kept to himself, but always seemed like a nice young man.
Well, he didn't seem the murderous type anyway.
Was he controlling it or something?
I got into Tucker's email account.
Jeez, Willow.
The Sunnydale High Lemmings have no idea what awaits them. Their big night will be their last night.
So, we have a threat against the students on their big night. A hellhound trained to attack people in formal wear.
Oh.
Are we all catching up now?
This time he's planning.
I wonder if I can take my dress back.
Don't you dare. You guys are gonna have a prom. The kind of prom that everyone should have. I'm gonna give you all a nice, fun, normal evening if I have to kill every single person on the face of the earth to do it.
Jesus.
Yay?
Okay, Wes, why don't you go to Tucker's house?
That was
Probably not there, but it's worth
funny.
Perhaps strength in numbers would be a...
You can take Cordy.
If that's your plan, all right, all right. What about the others?
Oh, he's so manipulatable. Manipulable.
Why don't you and Will track him down? See what he knows if he's involved.
We're on it.
And you know what? Did you two check the magic shop?
Magic shop.
Yeah, it's right next to the dress store on Main.
I can swing that one.
See if anyone's been in, buying supplies to raise a hellhound. Giles, you say this thing eats brains. Any brains?
I suppose.
And Tucker must be feeding it, right?
Yeah, this kid orders cow brains a couple times a week.
Oh, yeah.
Goes to this address. Good luck. He's a weird kid.
Thanks.
Out buying blood. Fancy meeting you here.
How are you?
Right as rain. Don't look at me like that. Can lie to you if I want to now. Or ex, remember?
If it means anything, I miss you.
Can we not? When I think about us, I have this tendency to sort of go catatonic, and I really can't afford to do that right now. I've got to stop a crazy from pulling a Carrie at the prom.
You're still planning to go?
Strictly in a chaperone capacity. I'm over the whole Buffy gets one perfect high school moment thing, but I'm certainly not going to let some subhuman ruin it for the rest of the senior class.
Let me help you.
I'm okay.
If you ever need my help.
Look, I got it.
This is why I shouldn't have broken up with her right now, because she does need his help. I mean, I guess they have to do it, because they have to do it before the end of the season. But...
Don't forget your dress. As much as I hate to admit it, I haven't finished paying for it yet.
Well, somebody did.
What? Who?
Xander. Wow. What a sweetheart.
I got the address. Now the prom starts in a little while. I want you guys to go on, and I will catch up with you as soon as I put a lid on this jerk.
What? No way.
We can't just leave you, Buff.
Buffy, it makes sense to...
Have a nice time.
Okay, then.
See ya.
Finding an address hardly adds up to case closed.
You want to go after them and tell them that they can't go? That all of their planning and dreaming was for nothing? That they can't spend tonight with their honeys of all nights?
This is really sketchy.
It's not taking you, is he?
Angel's leaving me. Just leaving town.
Buffy, I'm sorry.
First, I want to take out Psycho Boy. Great thing about being a Slayer, kicking ass is comfort food.
Oh yeah, baby. We're not far enough into it yet. There's going to be some complications.
So she wished your husband's head would explode, which was great, except we were standing 3 feet from him at the time. What a mess. Of course, during the plague, it was always parts falling off. Anyway, to the Renaissance, that was a breath of fresh air.
But I must say,
I would love to date her. Yeah, looking good.
Very hard.
It's a perfect look by Giles. This would have been good. So the demon was just going to bust in here and start killing people in tuxes.
Maybe we should dance before we get besieged, bedeviled, or beheaded or something.
I say, you look smashing.
It's a start.
So then this one time, a girl wished that her ex would cannibalize himself. Even I had a hard time watching that one, let me tell you.
Cordelia! My God in heaven, it's good to see you. How are you both? And details, please.
Very well, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
It looks good on you.
Well, duh.
Aww. It's kind of sweet of Xander to be sympathetic. I would expect him to have been, but... Okay.
You ready to go?
Sorry, new plan. The prom's a go, and you're pathetic.
Maybe not.
That's how you brainwash the hounds to go psycho on prom?
Neat, huh?
What kind of sicko wants to destroy the happiest night of a senior's life?
I have my reasons.
You want to go to the prom with me?
No.
Every malagist has his reasons. Luckily for me, you're an incompetent malagist. Okay, now I'm gonna lock you in here, and then I'm gonna party like it's not...
Gotta have a redundancy system.
Uh-oh.
My 3 fiercest babies are on their way to the dance right now.
Oh no. There's your catch. Oh shit. Oh well, she took one out right away.
That's right. Follow Buffy. Good dogs.
How did that douchey senior get a hold of 4 hellhounds? She's got to keep them from going in. This is great.
Get back!
Bathroom?
The hell?
You're welcome.
So that was that? That can't be that either. This seems too easy. She killed them pretty easily. Is there gonna be more twists? Nice, Buff.
Everything cool?
Coolest. Double dogs your history. How's the prom?
Strangely affecting. I got all teared up when they played We Are Family.
Everything's perfect.
The award for Sunnydale High's class clown for 1999 goes to Jack Mayhew.
Aw, Xander was rooting for that. Jack Mayhew.
Please. Anybody can be a prop class clown.
Prop class clown.
We have one more award to give out. Is Buffy Summers here tonight?
What?
This is actually a new category. I guess there were a lot of write-in ballots. The prom committee asked me to read this.
That's who she saves its life a couple episodes ago.
We're not good friends. Most of us never found the time to get to know you, but that doesn't mean we haven't noticed you. We don't talk about it much, but it's no secret that Sunnydale High isn't really like other high schools. A lot of weird stuff happens here.
Zombies!
Hyena people!
Snyder!
But whenever there was a problem or something creepy happened, you seemed to show up and stop it. Most of the people here have been saved by you. We're proud to say that the class of '99 has the lowest mortality rate of any graduating class in Sunnydale history.
What? This got me emotional. She's getting like Best Slayer?
Is because of you. So the senior class offers its thanks and gives you, this.
The Best Slayer award?
It's from all of us. And it has written here, Buffy Summers, class protector.
Ah. Aw. Almost got me teared up. So they all noticed. And she got a very special moment. That was crazy. So she sort of got, right after she said, I'd given up having my special high school moment. That was nuts.
While the last thing I wish to do is model bad behavior in front of impressionable youth, I wonder if asking Miss Chase to dance would...
For God's sake, man, she's 18, and you have the emotional maturity of a blueberry scone. Just have at it, would you, and stop fluttering about?
Right then.
Like, so he meant she's 18, like she's old enough? At first I thought he meant she's only 18.
This isn't bad.
Oh, nice, wild horses.
You did good work tonight, Buffy.
And I got a little toy surprise.
I had no idea that children en masse could be gracious.
Every now and then, people surprise you.
Every now and then.
So what? All that just for more drama?
I never thought you'd come.
It's a big night. I didn't want to miss it. It's just tonight. It doesn't mean that
I know. I mean, I understand.
you dance with me.
I mean, I guess Mom going over to his house and everything kind of, plus the mayor's speech, plus all of that is true. I've been saying it. I've been saying it, and then I didn't like it when he brings it up. So it was bad timing. I mean, especially if, you know, if they think that there's a, which they keep saying, you know, they don't really know what the F is going on. I mean, if they think that there's a possibility that they might die during this whole ascension thing, why not just put off the whole conversation? I mean, what if they all die? Or what if one of them dies? Then they could all go into this. I mean, because prom is, when is prom? Prom's kind of pushing up against graduation, right? So, I mean, you know, what? They got another month of school, graduation day, and then if they both survive the ascension, then they can have all this out during the summer. You know, that way everybody's on top of their game. Nobody's, you know, having weird emotional issues in the middle of their big fight with the Ascension stuff, whatever that's going to be. Which, by the way, is next. Graduation day. I can't believe I'm at the end of season 3. That was a good episode. It was an interesting, good episode. The monsters, I mean, it was interesting because she's like, well, I'll take care of the monsters. And then you're just sort of like, yes, is that going to happen? And then, you know, I mean, she thought there's one monster and we did too. Then you find out there's 3. But like, instantly, I mean, I think there was just like a cut. He's like, they're already on their way to the prom. And then there's like a cut and they're right outside. She runs all the way back, I guess, and meets the monsters just in time to kill one right away with her bow thing. And then she just killed the other one pretty fast and the other one pretty fast. So it was like not really that big a deal. So, you know, that's what they wanted to do, right? She's like, I'm handling this so that everybody can have a good time. And she did. I had a feeling that that there was going to be more going wrong, you know. But it didn't. So it just became kind of a lovely little episode dealing with this idea that he's leaving. And that, you know, another reason they might have put, I mean, so within the world, in the real life scenario, I think it's stupid that he would not tell her. Given that there's 3 episodes left in this show, and it's actually a show on a schedule, and I believe that Angel's spinoff, it kind of coincides with next season of this show, which makes me think he's not on the show after this season. I mean, not that he doesn't ever show up again, but whenever he does a spinoff, I imagine he's not acting in both shows very much. And I think it's season 4 that happens. Let me know if that's true, unless you think it's a big secret. But I think I've heard that already. And in which case, they have to set up some scenario where he's leaving. In fact, when this was airing, I wonder if the information was out that like he wouldn't be in next season or something like that. And they wanted to, I don't know, manipulate what people thought. Because again, they could still kill him and the spinoff could be about, you know, any other aspect of his 200-year-long life. Or they could, you know, send him to hell again and then have him just be gone for you know, whatever. I mean, I think, though, the most obvious assumption here is that he does leave and goes off, and that becomes the adventures of Angel, basically. And then because he's alive and out there in the world somewhere, and they can both mature, and maybe by the end of Buffy, they can both kind of come back together. Or they can always kind of bring each other back to act on each other's show, or whatever. I don't know. That seems to be the obvious guess of what they're going to do with Angel. But again, you know, like I say, they could kill him or something. I'm not really making any assumptions here. But this Ascension is going to be interesting. And we also learned, I guess, from the pages that Willow took that that the mayor's going to turn from, I mean, we already know, though, that he's been alive for a long time. So he's, even before he became impervious to dying or being harmed or whatever, we already knew that he had lived a long time, and he's talked about it too now. So that he, whatever he is, he's more than just a human. But they were saying that this is going to turn him into a demon. And then they were kind of like, well, what kind of demon? They're like, well, we don't know. There are thousands of species of demon. So we do not know what that means. Suffice it to say, it's going to be a heck of a couple of episodes, I'm sure. So, what else? Anything else? That whole thing with Xander kind of paying off her dress was really sweet. And we found out her deal. Dad's been cheating on his taxes for 12 years and got busted, so now she's poor suddenly. Now she's suddenly in the poorhouse. So that's very interesting. And it looks like her and Wesley might actually start something. It was just a kind of a really nice episode in a way. I mean, I guess it wasn't in a way for Buffy because it had to do with them breaking up, but Lord knows we are so over that. I mean, I'm not over it. They always kind of suck you back into it because her acting is so good with this, you know. And I like him like a million times more than I used to. Like he's kind of grown on me, mostly since he went bad and then was good when he came back. Like, I mean, sometimes I don't think seems as mature as he theoretically should be. But anyway, they do, them going through, I mean, how many times can they do this? Maybe that's why they gotta have the spin-off. Maybe they're just like, we can't keep doing this for 4 more years. Although they could, but it's just like them having these relationship arguments is kind of starting to get like silly. And what can they do? You know, I mean, I almost feel like he could, without fucking, I mean, I know I think the sex has something to do with it, but I almost think like, why couldn't he just get complete happiness without it, you know? Which he could. Then he'd lose his soul again. So, I don't know. I mean, he's just always got to be like unfulfilled and miserable to some extent. And if they're sitting there like, I'm going to get my own drawer here and a few mirrors here, and we're just going to live together and not have sex, it seems like he could still be as happy as he possibly could. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, and if you like full reactions, link to my Patreons down below, and we'll see you next time for the big finales. All right. Thanks. Bye.